everybody! So I did not get a lot of sleep last night, which probably means that this video is going to be a disaster. I apologize in advance for this entire video being a huge hot mess. I also apologize in advance for the super long intro that is probably going to seem like it has nothing to do with the topic. But I just want to throw something out there before I start anything and say that when I started this channel, I really wanted it to be not only makeup, but like wellness. And I don't mean wellness like fitness and exercise, I mean wellness like wellness and like the entire term that wellness is, like not just physical wellness. But then when I started my channel and like started doing makeup videos, I was just like stuck in this makeup video thing. As I was beginning this channel, I was reading this article, like, you know, YouTube, like starting a channel 101, and one of the points was like, stick to a topic, like don't go beyond your topic, like, or else people won't be interested in watching your channel. And I was just like, holy crap, I gotta only talk about one thing or else nobody's gonna watch me. But then I realized that the reason I started this channel was not for people to watch it. I started this channel because I was going through a really hard time and I was stress eating like crazy. I really needed something to do that wasn't stuffing my face. I wanted an excuse to put on a full face of makeup whenever I wanted to, and I realized that none of those reasons have anything to do with other people. Don't get me wrong, I am very, very grateful for the people who do watch my channel. I sometimes find myself getting really sad when I look at a video and it has like 15 views. I think to myself like, oh my god, will it ever get easier? What am I doing this for? Me. I'm doing this for me. So I just wanted to say thanks if you actually do watch my videos. I hope that you get some fraction of enjoyment out of them. Anyway, totally irrelevant. That's pretty much the long-winded explanation for why this is my first video about body positivity when I intended this to be a body positivity channel as well as a beauty channel. So I'm just going to film what I want and say what I want because out of the total population of this world, there are like 19 people watching these videos. Intro over. That was really long. If you're still watching, I'm impressed. So I bet you that if a friend of mine who knows me personally was scrolling through their YouTube feed and saw this title, they're probably just like, oh my god, here we go. Like, Tanya's gonna talk about weight again. Guess what? I am. My weight has been such a big part of my life. And if you are a friend of mine, you know it. But here's the thing. I am so sick of hating my body. I'm so sick of talking about hating my body. I'm so sick of reading about ways to change my body. I am just so sick of it. This is not the first time I've said it either, and I don't know if it's going to be the last. But I can tell you right now that this is going to be the beginning of the end, you guys. This is going to be the beginning of the end of me talking about this all the time. I have always been chubbier. Like, that has just always been something that has been part of my identity. In high school, I had figured that I had had enough and I started working out at like 5 a.m. before school every day. I lost a ton of weight, but I didn't feel like I did. Like, I felt good. I felt like better, but I still felt so fat. That's just so unfair. I was working so hard. And even with the weight that I lost, I was still marginally bigger than the people around me. Probably fitter than a lot of them too, but it didn't look like it. So I don't know, I just still hated myself and I still saw myself as like a super fat girl. Anyway, I still worked out regularly. It didn't like discourage me or anything, but I just found it so weird that I was busting my ass and I still hated myself. I was fit. But just because I had to wear a bigger size than people, I was like, I'm worthless. So then college rolled around, and freshman year of college, I still worked out every day. Freshman 15 actually just did not exist, and I thought that it would, especially for me. Like, I thought that it would because I love food so much. But the thing about me is that I am a very emotional eater, like extremely emotional. Like, even when I'm happy, I'm like, I'm happy. I deserve to eat. And then when I'm sad, I'm like, I'm sad. I deserve to eat. But I was working out every day. I was, you know, super healthy. I was running 5Ks all the time. But guess what? I still wasn't skinny. I still was not skinny. And I hated myself so much because of that. Long story short, things went downhill pretty fast. Because what people don't tell you about weight loss is that if you are losing weight because you hate yourself, you're going to gain the weight back. So for the next 3 years and up until this point, I have been losing and gaining the same 25 pounds. Not counting last year where I gained 45 pounds and only lost 25. Life has so many ups and downs and so much crap happens. You can't be perfect all the time. And I know that I went way overboard. So to give you guys a bit of a picture of where I am now, I am trying to bounce back from one of the worst weight gains of my life. I've never been this heavy, and it's never affected my life this much. If my parents saw this on YouTube, they would have a heart attack because they hate when I talk about personal stuff like on my channel. But I'm just saying this because if somebody can relate, then I've helped one person. So now that I've told you a little bit about my history with my weight, I want to kind of rant a little about something that has been bothering me for such a long time. When I see a body positive video on Facebook or like Instagram or anywhere, and there are comments that are just like, this is promoting obesity, like this is promoting being unhealthy and fat, you're gonna get all these diseases. I am aware that fat people get diseases. I'm aware that if you are overweight and you never work out and you eat McDonald's and burgers every day, which apparently all fat people do, you're gonna die early from a lot of unfortunate stuff. So I'm just going to say this once, and I'm never going to say it again. Not all fat people are unhealthy. You can truly be healthy at any size. Truly. Maybe not at 500 pounds, but you can truly be healthy at a size 16, and you can truly be healthy at a size 12. And I don't think it's okay to condone, like, you know, being super overweight, like morbidly obese, being okay with the fact that you have all these health problems. But I also hate it when people say that you can't be super morbidly obese and think that you're beautiful. Because those are two completely different things. You can be 350 pounds and be fully aware that you need to lose weight and say, I'm gonna start going to the gym, I'm gonna start eating healthy. You can be 400 pounds and think to yourself, I really should stop eating fried chicken and start eating grilled chicken. But you can also be all of those weights and look at yourself in the mirror and say, I look really pretty today. You can do that too, and it's not going to hurt anybody. I get so heated about this because, yes, you have to be aware that there are health complications and there are health issues involved with being overweight. But that doesn't mean that you have to hate yourself until you're not. And even if you don't want to lose the weight and you're fine just as you are and you don't want to get super healthy, I don't understand how that's anybody else's problem. Like, why do people care? Like, if it's your family member, fine, care. But if it's some random person on the internet that you've never talked to in your entire life, let them like themselves. Let them live. Whether they get healthy or don't get healthy, your life remains the same. Your preaching isn't going to help anybody. It's just pissing them off. Here's the other thing. How do we define healthy? Because when I was in high school, losing weight at a steady pace and feeling really good about myself, that's what I thought was healthy. But as I've grown older and met so many different people who have different weight loss journeys and different definitions of what it means to like lose weight and be healthy, some people are just like full on like pack the little Tupperware, only have a fistful of brown rice, like grilled chicken, veggies, like quinoa, like don't eat white rice ever, only brown rice. Do high intensity interval training. Make sure you're doing chest, back, arms, legs. Make sure you have a separate day for each of them. Make a workout schedule. But then I meet some people who are so happy and so healthy who just do like 40 minutes of elliptical every other day. They eat when they want to eat and they eat what they want to eat. If you want to be healthy and happy, then do it. But do it your way. Because everybody does it a different way and there's no one way to be healthy. The worst thing you can do is like go on Tumblr and Pinterest and type in like fitness motivation. Because if you are any semblance of a normal human being with a life and a job and maybe kids, I mean, you're probably not going to buy all the like just garbage that they feed you on those websites. Like, wake up, lift, eat, sleep, repeat. No! No, because that's not what normal people do. That's what people in training do when their entire life revolves around how fit they are. Those people have great lives, but you also have a great life in a different way. What I'm saying is something that I have finally learned, finally, throughout all of my weight loss, weight gain, weight loss experience, throughout all the crash diets, all of the yo-yo dieting. Just be a human being. Just live. Eat what you want, but just don't have 3 helpings of it. Do what you like to do at the gym. Don't go to the gym and do something that was cut out for you by some schedule on Pinterest that somebody follows who has a completely different life and different interests than you. If you like to do the stationary bike, do the stationary bike. Just do it. You don't have to do interval training. You don't have to like make your heart rate do all these different things in order to be in fat burning zone. Do things that make you feel good. And once you feel good, everything else will fall into place. It's really not as complex as people make it. And this is something that I have learned the hard way because I've done it all. You guys, I have done it all. Pretty much what I'm saying is make it just your life. Just make it your life. Just live like a person. You know? Like, just be yourself and do things that make you feel good and live. If you act like a person, you're going to be a person. Like, but that doesn't mean that until you lose 20 pounds, you can't buy nice clothes. Until you lose 20 pounds, you can't think you're pretty. I once told myself that I couldn't do this face mask that I bought until I lost 30 pounds. Like, what does that even mean? Doing what you enjoy and feeling like you're a human being with worth has nothing to do with how much you weigh. Don't make your whole life revolve around it. Just don't. Because there's so much more to life than this BS that people are just showing you all the time. By all means, care about your health, care about getting to where you want to be, but don't make it the defining factor of everything in your life. Because you are a human being, and you deserve to be treated as such, and you deserve to feel as such. Being happy with who you are no matter what stage you are at in your life. Everybody has their own story, so don't go around pointing fingers at all the fat people you see and assuming that they're all lazy and not doing anything about their weight. You might be pointing at a 300-pound person who just lost 200 pounds and you don't know that they've been working on their weight because you just think they're lazy because they're fat. Okay, now I'm just getting angry and I'm not making any good points anymore, so I'm just going to shut the camera off. If I ruffled some feathers with this video, I guess I'm really sorry. I mean, I didn't mean to piss anybody off. I just wanted to say what like my 2 cents are on this issue because I gotta stop pretending that I don't have an opinion and I don't have a voice just to please everybody. I'm so sick of doing that. Let's just treat everybody around us with respect, okay people? Like, can we do that please? Thanks again for watching. I'm gonna go take a nap and maybe I'll wake up and regret doing this. Bye guys, I'll see you next time.